Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota 1x6, which is of course made by Xeno. And today we're playing Primal Beast. Now, at the start of this video I talk about some, life update-ish stuff, so I don't really spend too much time explaining the build, so let me do it right now so you know what we're doing. So we're going for the Primal Beast ultimate. The way this ultimate works is it makes it so that whenever we fight, when we use our other abilities, we end up building charges, and we can consume those charges to make our ultimate last longer and be more powerful. So all of our upgrades kind of make our ultimate just like nice and powerful, make it deal a lot of damage, have a relatively low cooldown, even heal us. And then we try to use our other abilities to just kind of like cast in there, connect with them properly. Like for example, we need to hit a fully charged charge, whatever it's called. We need to trample 6 times. We need to use our E at full charges. Everything needs to be used optimally. And as long as we do that, then our ultimate becomes really, really powerful. And then we click that and our opponents hopefully die. It's all fairly straightforward. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get into it. All right, we got ourselves a Primal man. We'll grab some mana because that's really all we need. And then we'll get Trample leveled up because that's like really just like such a free ability for the early game here. And we're going for Pulverize today, which is going to be quite a bit of fun. So for that, we're gonna need to build kind of aggressively. I'm gonna go for some choices that you might think are a little odd, and that's fair. They probably will be. But I've actually given them a lot of thought, so just, have some faith in me. But what we're gonna do, the way we're gonna build this is we're gonna get ourselves some mana boots just so we've got like a bulk of mana, right? And I don't necessarily need mana regen, especially since we did just get the upgrade that makes it so we have +3 mana regen. So our mana regen itself is actually fine, but instead what I care about is having additional mana, like just increasing our raw volume of mana. And that's important because sometimes that's all you really need. Like sometimes what you want is to just have enough mana to tank some mana burn hits, or have enough mana to, like overwhelm another player with your burst. Like long-term fighting isn't always the way to go. So for our particular circumstances here, we're gonna get ourselves mana boots. Then I'm getting a 4-staff, not Falcon Blade. I know that may seem a little weird immediately, but yes, actual proper 4-staff. That's because we are going to need something to break Lincolns. That's just a necessity here. We're gonna need something to break Lincolns because otherwise people just buy Lincolns and then that's that. We can't kill them anymore. So we do need something there. But setting that aside, it's also just nice because it gives us the potential to just dash across people with Trample, close a gap. And it's actually just a really nice item to have in the early game, in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a 4-staff. Then we're going BKB. Because we're Primal Beast and we're playing against heroes. We're playing the video game. So we're going to buy a BKB in the video game because we're not stupid. And then after we get the BKB, we're going to get Radiance. That's because at that point I want to make sure we can actually keep up and farm. And we should be able to actually do that. Pulverize damage increases by 20% of our strength. Very strong upgrade. So we'll go back. But yes, we'll get BKB and then we're gonna get Radiance. And that's just to kind of like enhance our farming speed. And it does enhance our farming speed by quite a lot, which is very nice. So with each Pulverize hit, the target loses 5% strength and my strength increases by 5%. So this is kind of synergistic with, Pulverize dealing damage based on our strength. It means that as our strength scales up as we are fighting, our damage scales up at the same time, which is kind of neat and very convenient for us. Alright, coming in here. Okay, so now that I've laid out the plan for the very early game, we're gonna just have to be farming, as you might already expect. So let me talk about something else really quick. We went apartment shopping recently. Well, I don't know, shopping is the right way to put it. But we went looking for apartments, as we already said we have to move very, very soon because Mickey has found a university spot, but it's a little bit far away. In particular, it's also a kind of a problem because we originally thought the university is going to start in April. And it does. The university does start in April. So in that way, it's actually, as expected. The problem is that there are prep courses that the university has told Mickey she really should take. Not because of anything specific to her, but just because you're supposed to take the prep courses. And those start in March. So, so we have to kind of get going as quickly as possible. Because turns out March isn't that far away. In fact, currently it is 2 weeks away. So that's scary. Okay. Pop this bad boy. I will get extra health. We don't need any more mana, as you can already tell, I'm sure. Like, we've got plenty of mana. But yeah, so there's, you know, not that much time left to get everything going, to, you know, set everything up and actually move 250 kilometers away. So, we went looking. We already had a look at apartments. Oh my god, really? Just now? Okay. We had a look at apartments. In fact, on Friday and Saturday, when we went looking for apartments, we looked at a total of 10 apartments across 2 days. And we did find 2 that we really liked. Now, the first one of these is absolutely gorgeous, right? It is beautiful beyond belief. I love it so much. Sadly, it's a little away from the university. It's like a 40-minute bus trip. And I saw a bunch of you talk about how you've got commutes that are, you know, 3 hours long. And I just think to myself, that sounds miserable. Sorry, friend. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. That doesn't sound fun. We want to avoid a long commute. 40 minutes, personally, I think is still within, you know, kind of like reasonable range. But, of course, it would be preferable for that to not be the case. So, yeah. That's kind of like the one thing there. It's a little far away, unfortunately. The second apartment is also still very nice. It is new, actually. It's a completely new building that is still currently, as we're talking, being constructed. It is mostly done. I do want to make clear here. It's not the case that, you know, the building is half finished. We got to look at the apartment, and it is 99% done. There's just, you know, the finishing touches, the final few things that need to be done. And that apartment is a little smaller. It's not quite as beautiful, but it is still great. But it is in such a good location. It is literally 5 minutes to a train, 10 minutes into town, 5 minutes from the train to Mickey's University. Couldn't be better located. Like, straight up, beautiful. It's not right in the middle of the actual town Gießen. It's a little bit outside, which is nice. I don't mind that. I don't mind being a little away from everything. But in particular, it's nice as well because it's got all of these like stores and there's a gym nearby, and there's again like there's a train station nearby. Not even just a train station, but a bus stop as well. So public transport is quite accessible. It's just great. Wouldn't it be noisy if it's next to a train station? No, it's not next to a train station. It's a 5-minute walk away. And like, you know, it's surrounded by other houses. No, trains are not that loud. You can't hear them from like a 5-minute walk away. They are not that noisy. Anyway, so, you know, that's that. And it looks great. And we applied for it and we actually got it. Well, the lady that, you know, is the landlord, she said that we can have it if we want to. And so we said we want to. We are still waiting for the contract, although still is maybe a little mean, as, you know, it's been like, what, 3 days? Not even that. Well, actually, she told us yesterday that she would like us to. She would be happy to have us move in. So, alright, grab this. Let's see if that's a kill. Should be. Nice. Very good. So, you know, it's that's looking very likely, and we would be very excited to move in there. Now, there are some caveats, as with everything. There's always caveats, right? The biggest one is that it doesn't have a kitchen. So when I say it doesn't have a kitchen, I mean there's a space for a kitchen, but there's no kitchen in there, right? So we would have to purchase and install our own kitchen. In case you're not familiar, that's pretty common around here. Like, that's a very standard thing. And yes, it is very annoying, and I do hate it. But hey, you know what? Something that I do kind of mildly respect though? When I asked the landlady why doesn't it have a kitchen, she was just like, well, I didn't want to pay for it. And I'm like, cool. You know what? Like, I knew that was the case. We all knew that was why. But at least she didn't fucking lie to me about it. Right? She didn't come up with some bullshit excuse. I always hate that. I always hate it when people come up with some bullshit excuse. There was one guy who said, like, one apartment that we looked at, where the, you know, kind of, the guy in charge, the realtor. Okay, cool. Pick up. Let's see, is this enough? Got it. Sick. Nice. The realtor was like, well, the way we handle renovations here is that if you move out, then you don't have to do any, and whoever moves in then has to do them. And I'm just like, bitch, you know who's supposed to do them. It's the landlord, it's not me. Don't give me this bullshit. Just say there were no renovations done. It's okay. I can tell. I know when you're lying to me. I am not stupid. And I appreciated that this lady was just like, well, I just didn't want to pay for it because, you know, like, we're putting this whole new place in and it's expensive. And I'm like, okay. Alright. I mean, I don't know why I even asked. I don't know what I expected. I guess I was kind of like trying to figure out what kind of person I'm dealing with here, right? But I somewhat deeply respect that she just said, yeah, you know what? Like, didn't want to pay for it. I don't know. But she's all around pretty nice, I gotta say. The apartment is also fairly cheap. Like, it's 900 bucks a month cold, which may sound expensive, but for what we are looking for is actually fine. It's actually on the lower end of what I was looking at. So that's good. It's in the 6th floor, top floor of a high-rise building. Doesn't have any slanted ceilings though, which is nice. But top floor of this high-rise building, which Mickey said that's something that she's always wanted. I personally don't really see the appeal that much, but I also don't hate it. That's fine. And what else? Oh, doesn't have internet. Well, at least not when we're moving in. So it becomes available to move in on the 1st of March. Right? And that's kind of when we want to start renting. But it doesn't have like the fully, again, it's still being built, so the internet isn't fully installed yet at that time, and it's gonna come a little bit later. She said it's gonna be all done in the middle of April, which is not great, but I already talked to the, like, to my internet provider, and turns out, I didn't know this, but turns out, if you move, that is considered something that you don't have control over. Like, you, the person doing the moving, it is generally assumed that you moving isn't something that you can control. What does that mean in practical terms? That means that if I move somewhere, I don't have to, if I move somewhere that doesn't have an internet connection, then that's actually something that my internet service provider needs to deal with, right? Where they either need to kind of let me out of the contract because it is considered to not be my fault that I moved, or they need to provide me with alternative ways to have internet, which in this case applies. There's I already talked to them. They said I could like set up like some sort of 4G router that, you know, would give me unlimited data for the period. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. We'll have to figure that out. There might be a period of time where I have to upload stuff with slightly lower quality. That's pretty much it, right? Currently, I am rendering my videos at, frankly, a video quality that is way too high, right? Like, just like way too high. And it might be that for a little while I have to lower that a little bit until I get a proper internet connection.
Ooh, I am gonna summon an evil demon, and you should summon a thumbs up on the video.
Anyway, I guess that's kind of it. Yeah, if they can't provide there, you can terminate the contract. Yes, so if the internet service provider was not able to provide at all, then I would be able to terminate the contract. But seeing as they will be able to provide just with a delay, they instead offer this kind of like temporary replacement for free at no cost, which is great. I like that. Thanks. Okay, where is the Snapdoodle? I found her. I want to see if I can kill her. Oh, okay. Let's just go for it. We've got an ultimate, right? Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh no, I trapped myself. Okay, got the kill though. Good. Alright, let's go back. I will get actually primary attribute. We care about strength. I haven't talked about our build yet at all. Sorry, I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an update here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of like it being a high-rise building, it is something that is actually kind of fancy. Like the building is very nice. Again, it's all new, brand new. But I'm a little worried about the cats. We'll just have to make sure that we are installing, you know, proper protection. Like I basically want netting on all of the windows. There's a balcony, so there's gonna be netting on that. All of that taken care of before we even bring the cats in. I don't want to take any chances there. Because Coco has full-on sprinted and jumped out of a window before. And I do doubt that she would do that again when not knowing what's on the other side. Because cats, you know, they do have survival instincts, but I am, you know, also just trying to be very cautious. Okay. All right, dead. Goodbye, friend. Nice. So. Hey, Time Freak 8, thanks for the 4 months. Hope your house hunting is going well. Actually, we might already be done. I might actually have... Can I just give credit to myself a little bit? Give myself props. Is that something that's okay? I arranged 10 goddamn apartment visitations in 2 days. And now I didn't repeat myself. I had 2 days to set this up, and I arranged 10 visitations across 2 days' time. And I'm kind of proud of that. So, you know, kind of crushing it. But hopefully that means we don't have to do it again. I have a friend whose young cat jumped out the window 4 times from the 4th story. Cat is still alive and fine today, 2 years later. I had a cat that one time climbed, like when I was still living with my mom, climbed on top of the roof of the house and just yeeted himself right off into the garden. And he was fine. He was super fine. Not a problem whatsoever. We took him to the vet, and the vet was like, yep, this is a startled cat. I'm like, that's it? Just startled? Yep. Definitely startled, though. I'm like, okay. So, let's reduce this. Ah, there you are. Okay, so, I haven't actually explained this yet. Apologies if you don't know how this build works. Let me tackle that right now. So, what does this do? Well, it makes it so that while in combat, I gain stacks of Frenzy in this case. And for every stack of Frenzy, my next Pulverize becomes stronger. Now, I get stacks for hitting a fully charged Trample, for hitting a Rock Throw, for casting a 5-stack Uproar, for trampling 6 times. Those are our stacks. I can have a maximum number of 5 stacks. When I use my ultimate, I consume all of my current stacks to then use a more powerful ultimate, where it's basically just the normal ultimate, except it lasts one additional hit for each stack that I've got. So I can go up to 8 hits, which is quite a lot. That's just quite a lot. That's a lot of hits. And that's kind of the idea. No, come back! Fuck! So you can see by using this, now I have one charge here, and we're just kind of building up these charges and using them to overwhelm our opponents. Now, because of this, our fights are kind of slow, like they just take a little while. Because we have to kind of cast spells multiple times, sometimes we even have to use pulverize multiple times. And for that, what we like to have is just continuous damage, continuous pressure. And that's why I got the Radiance. The Radiance is maybe a bit debatable. I saw some people say that it's not a good item. Personally, I like it. I think it's nice. It just makes it so that we deal a lot of continuous damage while we are, you know, fighting, while we are stalling to get these additional attacks in, and so on. And then, yeah, we'll get hard because we scale off of strength. But we don't actually have to build that much strength because we're Primal Beast, and Primal Beast has the highest strength gain in the game. So it's not actually that important that we build a ton of strength. And then, on top of that, I'm building an Octarine Core afterwards, just so I can kind of cast my abilities more frequently, because that is actually very important. Okay. Ooh, BKB. Oh, there's a whole situation now. Oh my god. Holy shit. I do not have armor. Alright. Let's have a quick little look around. I haven't even looked at what everybody else is doing. So this is a W build. We saw that. Queen of Pain is ultimate. Spare. I think this is ultimate as well. And then Ember is E. Which is fine. Yeah, I don't have armor, so we probably want to build armor at some point. I mean, it's not super important as Primal Beast because we do have Uproar, but currently I'm sitting at 5 armor, which is not enough. That's not good. We do want more than that. Anyway. Also, I talked to our current landlords about moving out, and they were being bitches as per usual. Because, you know, I was like, look, we just learned we want to move out. Are you insisting on us paying rent even though we're not staying in the place for the next 3 months? Because our contract says that we have to pay rent for an additional 3 months. Like, we have to, like, give them 3 months notice. And they said yes. And then I'm like, okay, I guess. And then they gave me, and look, I was actually kind of fine just leaving it at that. But then they gave me a bullshit justification again, where they're just like, oh, you know, like, if I were to cancel you, I would have to abide by the period. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know that's not the same thing. Like, like, you know that is not the same thing. Don't you fucking lie to me. Don't give me this dumbass bullshit. This is exactly what I don't like. I don't like people that think they need to, like, justify their shit to me. You know? Just be honest. Just treat me like an adult. That's all I want. I'm just kind of letting those guys do their thing while I take these. You know. 'Cause why not? Quick! Got him. Pick him up. That's probably enough. Yep. With each pulverized hit, cooldowns of your other abilities reduced by 1.5 seconds and you regenerate 10% of your missing health. This upgrade is actually super good. When it auto summons, since you're not gonna be there, I actually can't. Because they were like, oh, we're selling the place, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's fucking buying this place. Like... Nobody's buying this place. But hey, look, if they are looking to sell the house, right? That's what our current landlords are doing, is they want to sell this house. So you know, it's just gonna be unfortunate that nobody will be able to visit the bottom part of the house, this bottom apartment, because I'm still renting it for 3 months and I'm not here and you're not getting in here without me. That's just gonna be unfortunate, right? There's really nothing we can do about that. According to the contract, I am renting this for another 3 months. And, you know, like, there's just nothing we can do. I'm not gonna let you into my home that I'm renting, you know, while I'm not there. There's just nothing we can do about that. Aww. Alright, Snapdoodle is dead. Bullied by Shadow Fiend. That's not good. That's not good. I was hoping to bully her. But god, that Shadow Fiend killing me, that really stung. Ooh, do I like Ogre Seal Totem? No, I need armor. I need armor more than anything else. That's most important. Okay. Alright, pick you up. No problem. Slam him down. Patrol reward. Another blue orb. Another blue orb here. I will get primary attribute. Although I maybe should have gotten the cooldown reduction. I don't know. We'll get a lot of upgrades anyway. As you can see, we're very good at farming. It's kind of one of our advantages here. I'm not really super keen on looking for hero kills right now. I'm gonna focus on farming, get myself the patrol because we should be able to secure it, and then try to knock out the Ember Spirit as quickly as we can. Okay, well, we have all of the important stuff. So now the only thing that we care about is... what's it called? An Octarine core. Evelance in particular is gonna be huge. Having the additional cast range, and thank you, armor. But having the additional cast range actually makes all the difference. Because Pulverize usually just doesn't really have any... you know. You could actually argue with him that you'll not be there for visitation, so it might be in his own interest to let you out of the contract earlier. Yeah. I am honestly not interested in arguing, I'm mostly interested in being petty about it. Because I don't want to stress about that shit. I don't want to have to deal with them. If I don't have to talk to those people one more sentence in my life, I'm happy. I'll just let them know when they can get the key. Which will be at the end of the 3-month period that they're making me rent the place. And not a goddamn second earlier. Because for me, my priority right now is just to make sure that the moving process goes as smoothly, as easily as possible. Hello. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Alright. Is that enough? Got it. There's the buyback. Oh, we're being backdoored. Well, now that's irritating, isn't it? Okay, another uproar. Alright, grab this dude. Cool. So we'll have to just kind of take this down as best as we can. This took all of the base disabler period, unfortunately. But not much we can do about that. Did we lose a building? We did lose a building. Okay, get an Octarine core. Okay. Have you saw salve? Oh. I always forget about that. I always forget about that. Yeah, somebody took this down. I don't know. I was busy. It's fine. We're gonna just kill the Ember Spirit and that's fine. Not a problem. We can handle it. Alright, here's a rock. Here's this. And then we just grab him. And this is a full power ultimate. And look at this. It's pretty filthy, isn't it? Does quite a lot of damage, and with the Octarine Core, cooldowns are now very, very low as well, which helps a lot. Well, we need armor. That's for sure. Definitely looking for some armor. So I think Shiva's Guard is probably the way to go. Also reduces people's healing, which is nice. Lots of protection. Okay, we're gonna kill the... Ember Spirit. And that's the plan. Take you guys down. Sure, spell up, why not? Oh. Alright. Well, we didn't get a... Oh, hello. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Pick him up, pick him up. There you go. Well, I'm just kind of, you know, picking up the spoils somebody else left behind, but I will do that. I know no shame. Also, pretty sure it was the Mars that backdoored me earlier. Would be my guess. So, I feel absolutely no shame about this. This sounds great to me. I'm probably just gonna target this down. Or do I try to kill the Ember Spirit one more time? No. Sorry, buddy. We'll just take the knockout. Perfect. At the end point, Onslaught causes 4 earthquakes with 1 second intervals. And those earthquakes deal 100% of my attack damage as damage. It's one of the strongest upgrades, if not the strongest upgrade that we can get. So I'm very happy to get that. And then we'll get ourselves a Shiva's Guard. And, well, I guess uproar damage. I was hoping to get the uproar slowing effect. That would be the best case scenario, I think. But so far, haven't found it. Okay, well, with our beautiful, beautiful upgrade, we might be able to even tackle the Shadow Fiend. But that's definitely gonna be the hardest kill. Because he's actually got more money than me as well. It's not quite as bad as it looks because I already consumed an item. That doesn't get counted in your net worth. Which is kind of weird. It probably should, but it doesn't. So I should try to kill the Mars, I think. That seems like the best pickup. Could Hex be useful? I mean, probably it's Hex. It's hard for Hex to not be useful. But I don't think we desperately need it. Hex is one of those things where it's just like, probably never bad. I'm not sure how a Hex could potentially be bad. More Spell Eye Steel, pick up this. And we got a base disabler, great. So let's make our way down here. Don't have any vision right now, which is potentially a problem. Okay, Shiva's Guard. Hello, buddy. Oh, wow. That's a long range. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. Okay. We're fine hanging in. Charge it up. Ugh. Okay. Pick him up. That should do a lot. I'm not sure if it's enough to kill. This will be. Good. Got a respawn. Mm-hmm. That's fine, I just need to cast it. And there it is. See, the Radiance just kind of like adds a little bit of extra damage, which is very nice. And then I will take down these. And I'm just gonna stick around, I think. I think we're just gonna stick around. Oh, there's the buyback. Okay, never mind.
Your tower is under attack.
I don't actually need to hit.
Your tower is under attack.
Okay. Woo!
Tower is under attack.
There it is. And
Over attack.
really gotta be quick about this because we gotta get back to our base.
Under attack.
Oh no!
Your tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Your tower is under attack.
I sure hope this isn't gonna come back to bite me. Okay. Extra armor. We want to upgrade this into an Echo Spear. I'm too late for this, right? That's very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to play very defensively for a little bit. Because the Shadow Fiend has both books, I believe. You know, it could be some sort of base disabler. Ooh, actually, is Shadow Fiend going for this? I should probably just go for that. Ooh, what's the right play here? I don't know. I don't know what is actually the right play here. I think there's a lot of options. No, I don't like these. I'm gonna get more of the Earthquake upgrade. Okay. That's fine. Cast this. We hit the silence and she's dead. Yeah, there's no way she survives that. But now I might be dead. Yep. I do have a fast respawn, but at least I forced the buyback. So, it healed my tower a bit. I forced the buyback. I'm a bit worried that I just set her up for the Shadow Fiend to take it. I think there's a good chance that the Shadow Fiend might now be able to just finish her. And if that's what happens, that would suck. That would be bad. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I can't play aggressively against the Siege Wave, unfortunately. Against Siege Waves, we just have to be in the base and take it, you know? We need to defend. Look at that. Look at how huge we are. 9,000 HP. Okay, we will get more primary attribute. We're all about strength. And then pop in here. Try to take the patrol in the mid. That's gonna miss. And then we'll see. It's got 4 charges. And we got him. Nice. Yeah, in a long fight, we are very strong. We are very, very, very strong in long fights. Because, you know, we cast our abilities multiple times, we heal. We actually haven't gotten, like, one of the really nice healing upgrades yet. But it doesn't seem like the game wants to give them to us. Because there's the upgrade that makes us heal when we use Uproar. Which is this right here. This would be great, but oh well. Okay. I'll take down this building first. Okay, she's, you know, trying to dodge the trample. That's understandable. Ooh. Oh, the stun. Okay. And that's a kill. Good. And now, considering I have a base disabler, I have the leveler. It should be fine. I think we got it.
Structure
Cool.
fortified.
Why does Shadow Fiend seem weak? Shadow Fiend isn't weak. I'm strong. Give me some credit. Shadow Fiend can't backdoor. This is just not even gonna be close. Okay, plus 1 second uproar. I can cast it while stunned, which is nice. And
Nice.
onslaught before it deals damage reduces target's armor and movement speed. Ah, that's not as important, but I'll take it, I guess. I probably shouldn't have taken it, all things considered. I think that's a pretty bad upgrade. Okay, creeps are gonna spawn in. Now, this is where... Okay, I'll take this. That's pretty good. I mean, ideally, Giant's Ring or Apex, I guess. That sounds kind of fun. Also, I'm just gonna buy Aghanim's, I think. It's my final upgrade here, because I should prioritize farming up. Is Seer Stone good for us? Better than Force Boots? Probably not. Probably not better than Force Boots, right? Book of Shadows, on the other hand, I think that is better than Force Boots. Or Giant's Ring. Ah, we gotta be Giant's Ring. Book of Shadows is definitely better, but it's gotta be Giant's Ring, right? we gotta be huge. Look at us. Look at how enormous we are. Oh, you've got a giant... Oh, he's super tanky as well. That's so funny. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I was a little too slow on it. And I think that should be it. Right, we've got everything going on. Oh, you are very tanky, but... Because the Shadow Fiend is so tanky, he doesn't actually do that much damage. So it's not that big of a problem, really. Okay, we trample here, we slam this. And just pick him up. That should be it. I don't think he survives this. Maybe? Nah. Got him! Hey! Hey! We did it! Does he lose his souls? No, no, it gets reset. It gets reset. Hey, look at that. That bug finally got fixed here. It actually shows us our item build. That's very funny that the Shadow Fiend, like, changed over into such a tanky item build. Which, it didn't work. I don't know how good an idea that is, but at the very least, I think it's interesting that you gave it some thought. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I gotta get a haircut, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.